If you compare the country Grammy category nominees with the CMA Award nominees, they're they're nothing alike. I'm Adison Haager for Taste of Country, and I want to know, what gives? How come every year the Grammys celebrate artists and records that those tuned into mainstream country radio just never get to hear? In 2019, Kacey Musgraves was the big winner across all genres, but true story, the last time she had a top 10 airplay hit, President Obama was in office. So yeah, there's some disconnect. We've got answers plus some insight into why your favorite artist may have been snubbed in 2020. But first, subscribe, thumbs up, tell your mom you love her in the comment section, and let's do this thing. Taste of Country's Billy Dukes is on the line to help. Hey, Billy.
Hey, Adison.
First, the snubs. Who was truly snubbed and why?
Maren Morris's Girl album was definitely snubbed. It won the CMA Album of the Year, and it really has all the artistic merit you look for in a Grammy nominee. I have no explanation for why she was done wrong for some, frankly, lesser albums. I think you can make a case that Luke Combs' Beer Never Broke My Heart was snubbed as well. I mean, this was really the song of the summer, and it's a career hit for Luke. No, it's not really smart, but if you think Grammy voters overthink things, you really got some more evidence this year.
Gotcha. Okay, question number 2. And I'm gonna go off script for this. The country categories are like a 50-50 male-female split, which is not the case in the top 40 country music. What do Grammy voters know?
This isn't unusual, actually. In 2019, you saw kind of the same split, and historically, the Grammys have been a place where women get equal attention when it comes time to the nominations, if not with the stage performances. Lady Antebellum and Carrie Underwood are two recent Grammy darlings. Dolly Parton has a bunch of Grammys. Kacey Musgraves has 6 of them, which is, no joke, 6 times as many as George Strait has. It's not a boys' club here, although I'll point out that the Highwomen and Carrie didn't get album nominations in 2020. Neither had an album released in the eligibility period, so no reason to be alarmed there.
Oh, I didn't even notice Carrie wasn't there and was mad about it for a second there. Okay, number 3. Why this disconnect between Grammy and CMA voters?
Yeah, the CMAs are voted on by a really narrow group of people, just country music people who are inundated with the country marketing all year long. The system doesn't really allow for outsiders or any sort of quick change, versus the Grammy voters who aren't really as country smart, but it's a really more dynamic group. East Coast, West Coast, artists, producers of all genres, you get a much more diverse set of opinions, and they come to a much more diverse set of conclusions. I've always found it really refreshing.
Okay, that makes about as much sense as possible, I guess. Are there any big country artists who've never won a Grammy?
Yes, it's a really shocking list, in fact. Artists with 0 wins include Kenny Chesney, Blake Shelton, and Toby Keith, and artists who've never even been nominated, Luke Bryan.
Okay, last question. Who's gonna win?
I don't think country music is going to have nearly as big of a year as we had in 2019. In fact, I think we're going to be kind of a footnote, but Tanya Tucker is really going to dominate in 2020. I think a performance from her and Brandi Carlile seems kind of likely, and my guess she wins 2 of her categories, although nothing in the all-genre categories. Lil Nas X may also win big, which is also a win for Billy Ray Cyrus. I think you and I might be tuning in for the same reason, though.
Lizzo?
Why men great till they gotta be great?
Yeah, Lizzo. Guilty.
On that note, I'm Adison Haager for Taste of Country. Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing.